Yeah, I mentioned I was going to greet Toby, and I was able to get him on camera for just a couple questions. Like you know, or for those that don't know, Oganda Media has been covering Nigerian sports for years, even before he looked like a man. Covering for years, and I dedicated a lot of time to the Nigerian League and the Super Eagles. So I have some matter of fact questions for him. Toby, welcome to my tiny YouTube channel.
Yeah, I am honored. Just give me dollars. No go see money.
Abi?
No go see money buy tickets.
Oh, yeah, that works. Okay, so my main question, the question that a lot of people have asked is, we are the team is serving on the 5th. Yes, and that means that that's 6 days away from their first game, and there has been close camping in Abuja, and today is the 3rd, and there are still only 14 players in camp. I know some players are involved in different leagues, and some should be arriving today. But will this slow turnout, let's not say low, will this slow turnout affect this team in Cameroon?
Yeah, but I think the energy is low. The camp should be up to like 85% by now. Yeah, we knew when NFF released the first invitation before they amended it due to injuries and some situation, and they said the UK players will arrive January 3rd, which is today, which include Alex Iwobi, Aribo, and the rest. But I think the turnout is poor. Especially the fact that we have a new manager who need time to work with the boys. The fact that Austin has been around the team as a technical director is different now. It's still is coming closer right now. Different responsibility, different target. He need a lot of time with the boys, but I think Austin just have to find a way around this situation because honestly, it's very tough. I mean, our opponent have been playing some pretty decent, friendly games, and we're still here to even have a 25-man, players in camp. So is honestly is not looking very good. It makes the fans not really optimistic. Not the environment, the atmosphere is a bit, on a low level. But I hope the players will come to camp to realize that they've wasted a lot of time. Come here with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy, and with a lot of responsibility ringing in their heads. I mean, we need to do well. We don't have enough time, but I mean, if we can come together, have about I don't think they will have close to 10 days anymore. With the full squad, maybe have about 6-7 days. Then we can put some decent result against Egypt in our first game. Then from there they build on from it.
So we asked Coach Eguavon, or a journalist asked him how far he thinks this team can go, a reasonable target for this team yesterday, and he said that he's not God, that the best they can do is work on it and then get a little bit of luck also to go the distance. But the Simon, however, said that this team, to him, a personal target for the team should be at least a semi-final berth. How far do you think this team can go in Cameroon?
Honestly, any manager going to the Nations Cup with Super Eagles should have a last four target. I'm not saying we should win. I mean, it's looking as if finishing the last four is our birthright. We've not won enough Nations Cup, just 3. But I mean, we've won bronze medals countless times. And then maybe on a few occasions, but the Volks a few years ago, we were knocked out in quarter final. Even with Genetro, we finished with a bronze medal. So it looks as if finishing top 4 is looking like our birthright. So Austin trying to shift the target is, I understand. I mean, the time is very short for him. A lot of distraction also in the media from the NFF and the rest. So I don't think he will be under pressure to achieve much success. But for the players, like I said, and also for the coach, they need to work. I mean, top 4 is something the fans will appreciate from them. But anything short of that will not make this tournament a great, one for the country, for the NFF, and also for the coach. In as much as the coach had a lot of excuses, had a lot of distraction. Yep. You're still the manager. You accepted to take this job, and you should finish where Nigeria expects you to finish. Top 4. Decent target. Like Moses said, I mean, he believed they can finish top 4. I also believe they can finish top 4. It depends on how we come out very good against Egypt. Even I don't know, but I mean, the first game will really propel us into the tournament. But I think top 4 should be something the players and the manager should be looking at.
Okay, some other close watchers of the team and the competition believe that the first game is not as important as the remaining 2 games because we still have 4 best losers, despite the fact that the first 2 will get to.
Every game is important. The fact is, if you lose to Egypt, are you sure you're going to be? I mean, win your last 2 games. I mean, 1 point is a realistic target against Egypt. Then you build on from there. Maybe you finish with 5 points or 4 points. You put yourself in a very comfortable situation than losing your first game. And I mean, you have to win your last 2 games because 4 points might not be enough sometimes. Because when you say best loser, a lot of teams might also do well in their other groups. So it means to be on the safe side or to be in a comfortable position, you need 6 points, from the 3 games.
True. Okay, so he said that the Super Eagles can go up to semi-final. He said that even our first game is a must-win for us. So this is where I asked him the almighty question: if you were Eguavon, I mean, you know a bit about this team. You follow the Super Eagles for a while. If you were Eguavon and you had to put out 11 players to start for Nigeria, sorry, I keep pointing at the magnificent stadium behind me. You put out 11 players to start for Nigeria against Egypt. Who would you have in goal, in defense, in midfield, and in attack, leading the line?
Yeah, first, I'll play 4-2-3 formation. Um, Honestly, I fancy Zoe a lot. I fancy Zoe a lot, to be honest, ahead of Okoye. But Okoye has had more games in recent times. He's the number one under Genetra. Apart from the game, he came late. But I mean, it's difficult to say. Maybe Zoe should be in goal. But I think Okoye should still start. Had issue with him with the area ball situation, and I mean in African football you have more of such, so you have to prepare with that. I hope Alayago will notice that. Okoye in goal. I think for me, I'm not a manager, but in my own opinion, if I want to stop Salah, I think I know to play on the left back is better, because Salah will always try to cut in, and then when Salah cuts in, which I know it means it will cut in into the stronger foot of which is the right leg. So I know with his physicality could be able to really give a good fight against Salah. Then I'll play an Awazim from the right back. Need a lot of energy with him. Then Ekong, then Semi Ajayi. That's my fault. I think Seidu and Collins will sit that game out for me. Then the midfield, I need a lot of cover up. I need a lot of fight in the middle of the park. I need Ndidi. I need Frank, both players to start. It means, we need to protect our back four, especially with the Salah who could run as much as 5-6 players. Make things happen in a short space. So I need some players, Frank, Ndidi, to do a lot of cover up from the left full back and protect the back four. Then I think I would make a very tough decision here by starting Iwakali. So all I need from Iwakali in that game is the final ball. Allow Ndidi and Frank to do the marking. So you give me the ball to my attackers. When Ndidi and Frank take the ball off the Egyptian, they give it to Iwakali. I still want to believe he got some of these things we knew about him, and just keep serving the attackers. Then I'll play Chukwueze. I think I will start Moses Simon.
Okay.
I've seen Moses Simon do well from Nates, operating from the left side.
Plus his work rate.
Yeah, from his work rate. Yes, I need him to do more of cutting in from that side, and Chukwu is also cutting in from that side. Then Tell Oni will start for me from the top man.
So the biggest thing is he said he will start Kelechi Nwakale. I know some people that will stone him a part of their shoe right now for saying Nwakale.
No, yes, because my issue with Aribo and Iwobi, with due respect to two of them, is the fact that I've seen them in a couple of games. I mean, a bit low performance. I expect it might be also too easy on Nwakale to start that game. Reason why I'm playing a double DM with Ndidi and Frank, and the responsibility on Iwakali is just to serve the attackers the ball. I know he can do it. He can do long passes. He can play short passes. You could find a Chukwueze that could make a run, find a Samuel that could make a run. Awoni is sitting deep, in the final third. So it could work. I mean, sometimes Aribo wants to delay the pass because of his left foot. He will be not that consistent. It might be huge. A lot of people. I also have my reservation about Iwakali being in the squad. But, I mean, we knew this is what this guy can do with his quality. So pushing him to start our game is something he could have. I think he still have those quality in him to deliver on the responsibility. Just depends on how Austin really want to set up. Just limit the responsibility on him. I don't need to do any marking. Wakali, I beg your pardon, Ndidi and Frank will do that. All you need to do is to get the ball, then service my attackers. But I think that is what we've been lacking in a couple of games right now. It will be Aribo struggling to give some decent final passes to the final third. So I think it will work. I hope I'll be the manager to be on the touchdown.
All right.
Pull this out.
All right, so there you have it. Dongala Media has predicted his own starting 11 against Egypt. Thank you so much, Tobi, for coming on this my impromptu show. I just ambushed him at the stadium, coming in with his bag to shoot the team, and I asked him to do this. I want to thank him so much. And we'll do more of this in Egypt. I'm very sure I'll keep ambushing him and a lot of other journalists in Cameroon. We'll talk about